So the last class I written program on data types. And how many of you executed this program? I attached the notes 2 hours back or 1.5 hours back. Maybe I written that notes once again and updated. So let me repeat what has been happening. The types of data which we are expecting as input to Java program are known as data types in Java. Data types in Java are categorized into two types: primitive data types, non-primitive data types. Primitive means single valued data formats. The data will be available in the form of a single value. Non-primitive data types means the data types will be available in the form of groups. So primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Among primitive data types, there are 4 types are there: integer data types, float data types, character data types, and float data type. Anyway, so integer data type means the numeric data without a decimal point. We are calling it as integer data type. The numeric data with decimal point, we are calling it as float data type. The single character represented in single quotes, we call it as character data type. Boolean data type means available in the form of true or false. We are calling it as Boolean data type. So this is the theoretical point you had yesterday with you. Among integer, they given 4 options to you: byte, short, int, long. Long is used when we want to have a biggest numbers like phone number, account number, credit card numbers, debit card numbers, and so on. Whenever we want to assign or represent the biggest number, we take the support of long. In normal calculative integer values, if you want to take it, we take the support of int. So byte and short, specially used for stream data. I said yesterday one point to you. Stream means multimedia data. 2 types of streams we are going to reveal to you. Part of file chapter. There we write binary stream and character stream. To hold and represent, we take the support of byte and short. So they given these 2 data types for stream purpose. Float data type means already I said numeric data with decimal point. 2 parts available here. So 2 categories available here: float and double. So whenever you want to represent float, we use F in the RHS. Whenever you want to represent long, we use L in the RHS. These 2 points to be remembered. So double means very biggest value, and like scientific calculated values. Very biggest representation if you want to do, go with double. In normal numeric data with decimal point, we go with float. Like this, they had a category in integer, category in float. Character always one only. Only one character type is always one only. So single valued character which is represented with single quotes is known as character data type. So character 2 bytes in Java. Today I'll write that question to you. Boolean data types means only, in the form of true or false. So character very less used because string is dominating the character. Boolean data type we are going to use in our conditional formats. I'm going to show that programs and Boolean data type. The size will be only 1 bit because 1 bit means it can hold 0 or it can hold 1. 0 represents false, 1 represents true. These are the theoretical informations provided yesterday. Based on that, one small program recorded. So non-primitive data type discussions will be started. You have to wait it. Non-primitive data type is your total course, giving informations about classes, user-defined and built-in, interfaces, user-defined and built-in, array concept, enum concept, everything will be trained part of your syllabus. Primitives are very less used when compared to non-primitive for you as an object-oriented programmer. Whenever I start more practical, you can understand. Now, generally, they'll ask one question to you. Define string data type, they'll ask it. So you must say string is a class in Java and comes under non-primitive data types. Comes under non-primitive data type. So string class means class comes under non-primitive. So string comes under non-primitive. String can be represented in the following two syntaxes, maybe 1 and 2. So string, some name is equal to Rajkumar, you can assign it. If not, you can take like a class. This syntax we use we use bit late. When the string chapter comes, this syntax we are going to use it. So normally in the coding part, use this format and come forward. So to represent and show that, yesterday I took one small program and demo program. So data types, representing all formats with a string. So theory. And here one FAQ question, let me discuss it. I written that question. Common question what we had. So why character 2 bytes in Java? The last one question to you. Why character 2 bytes in Java? The last one question. So Java language use Unicode representation. Unicode means universal code, and which is ready to accept all the language codes in the world. Because of this reason, character in Java is 2 bytes. Generally 2 bytes means 2 to the power of 16, 65,536. 65,536 very huge representation. So they'll ask this question to you. Because your C language and C++ people are using only 1 byte, I think. 1 byte means 8 bit. 256 enough. To represent your keyboard, 256 is enough. Then why you are taking 2 bytes for a character? They ask this question to you. Then you must say Java language use Unicode representation. Unicode means universal code representation, and which is ready to accept all the language codes in the world. Sir, all the language codes means what? Not Tamil, Hindi, Telugu, and not that. So here ASCII code you know already. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Very popular. We use from childhood onwards. Maybe whenever they say computer courses, they'll speak about this word ASCII. C language teacher also will be speaking about ASCII codes. Every alphabet will have its own ASCII code. So that code is nothing but American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Information will be transferred here and there in the form of ASCII codes. The point. So we are all following that ASCII codes. So in your materials or not materials, in your graduation study, you might have heard this ASCII code to you. But other than this ASCII code, some other codes are available in the world. ISO 88591 for Western European language representation, KOI 8 for Russian language representation, GB 18030, and Big 5 for Chinese. So other than ASCII, there are some other language codes in the world. If you want to accept other than ASCII code, Java will accept it. Other language like C and C++, they will not accept that because they can represent only ASCII codes. They will not represent other than ASCII code. But Java language is universal mode. It can accept other language codes also other than ASCII code. Because of this reason, Java character is having 2 bytes. That's a theoretical point. All of you understood this statement and why character 2 bytes in Java? All of you understood this statement? Say yes or no. It can accept all the language formats other than character. Sir, other than ASCII. Other than ASCII value. Right. So after this one, today being a Saturday, I must go with some assignment part. So because of this reason, I'm taking one statement. Note, NOT. In the process of constructing Java applications, we use the following. One, subclasses and main class. In the process of constructing Java applications, we use or we categorize the classes. We use the following enough subclasses and main classes. The classes which are declared, part of Java applications other than main class. The classes which are declared part of Java applications other than main class are known as subclasses. Suppose main class, the class which is declared with main method is known as main class. In the process of constructing Java applications, we use the following, that is subclasses and main class. In one term we are using subclasses part and main classes part. So subclasses means the classes which are declared in Java applications other than main class, we are calling it as subclasses. If a class declared with main method, we are calling it as main class. Sir, I am not cleared with this statement. If you are not cleared with this statement, I'll take one example program. I'll give the example to you. I'll represent with one example. Right. See there. I will take one customer. I'll take one class as a customer. I am declaring main method here, public static void main. So whenever I declare one class with main method, I can call this class as main class. As main class. See that I'm taking one program, new, and Java I'm taking one program as customer. I'm taking one name as a customer. So in this customer class, we had a main method, public static. So this class by terminology, you can call it as main class. Main class means main method is available. And we save the program with main class one. Click on file and save. Save the program with main class in demo 120. So main class is nothing but customer. Save with customer. Save with customer.java. Customer.java. I'm saving the program with customer.java. It has been saved. See there, customer.java in demo 120. Anyways, now my intention is like this. I will take one subclass here. I'll take one subclass here. I'm taking two more classes. This subclass name is nothing but customer details. I'm taking one subclass customer details, and this is customer details. I'm taking, this is one class anyway. I'll take one more class as a customer address. I will take it. These two classes, we can call it as subclass. This is subclass. This is one subclass. Subclass means other than main. Whatever the class is declared other than main, we call it as subclass. Now in the customer details, I'll take one account number, customer name, balance, type. I will take these variables. I'll take it. Here I'll take one method as get customer details. I'll take one subclass. Here I'll take one house number, street name. Yes, name means street name. I'm writing shortcut, street name. And I'm taking one city, and I'm taking one pin code. I'm taking customer address. So like this, I took it. Now this one I'm linking here. Linking here. This one I'm linking. Linking means what? Creating object. So create object. Customer details, some CD is equal to new customer details. Create one object. Customer address sum CA is equal to new customer address. So we are linking with the object creation. We are going to create objects here. We are going to create objects. All of you understood this diagram first. What I'm going to do? I'm going to take how many classes in the program today? I'm going to take how many classes in the program today? Three classes. Among that, two subclasses and one main class. So why? Now let me write it. See that. So example program. Write a program to display customer details, means customer data, to display customer data. So here I am taking the diagram. I'll paste there anyway. The notes I'll paste there for clarity purpose that I'm coding. See there. Above this main class, I am taking one class as customer details, one subclass. I'll take one class as customer address, one subclass. So from here you have to decide it now. Account number, what kind of data? Anybody can say? Data type for your bank details are there. No, for you all are having bank accounts. Account number will be what kind of data? What kind of data type for account number? What kind of data type you have to take for the account number? So let us take long. For account number, let us take long. Long account number. So what kind of data for your customer name? What kind of data type for customer name? What kind of data type for customer name? Search string. So customer name means string only, no sir. So string data type. Customer name. So what kind of data type for the balance? What I must take for the balance? The numbers will come in the form of decimal format. Balance. Float enough, let us take double R. Float or double R. So generally you take float. Float is enough. No sir, my bank balance will go for some crores, means then you can go with double. So roughly you can take float. So I'm taking float. Float balance. See how we are taking the data types in real time scenario. In the real time, whatever you see, then you take it. So now account type. Anybody can say the examples of account type? Example. Data type is string. Savings account, current account, very good. So account type comes under what now? String data type. See how I am deciding the data type. Hope you understood. String data type means you can write here only, no, account type. You can write both together, no, here. Both comes under string data type. Right. Now, just one method. Void get balance. Void get balance. Void get balance. Void get balance. Or not get balance, sorry. Get customer details. Here the method is displaying the data. That's all. Displaying the data. Just for practice purpose. System dot out dot println account number. Account number is equal to account number. Just you for displaying purpose. Sir, customer name. Balance. Account type. All of you understood this lines and what I typed here? All of you understood? Say yes or no to me. The same way, What kind of data type for house number? What kind of data type let us take for house number? House number data type. So house number let us take in form of string. Why, sir? 12-34 by H. If I want to take this kind of representation, whenever I want to take 12-34 by H, so definitely to represent this kind of representation, we are going to take a string. String specialty is it can accept numbers, it can accept characters. So it can accept special symbols. So let us take house number as a string. Here I am taking house number as a string. Street name and city, anyway, you understood this. Sir, both are string. So you can take comma, street name and city. Now, pin code. Generally, pin code 6 digits will be there, enough for integer. So let us take integer for pin code. Int pin code. Here, void get customer address. Get customer address. Here, house number. I want to take one house. Take one house number. I want to take one street name. You take one street. You take one city. So pin code. Hope you understood this code, right? Say yes or no to me. Same format, no? Data type and one method. Data type and some variables and method. So I took two subclasses. I put it. Right. Now these two subclasses, we are creating objects here. Customer details. Customer details CD is equal to new customer details. Here, customer address CA is equal to new customer address. So I am creating object for customer details. I am creating object for customer address. So I classes, two classes objects I created here. So whenever I want to access, they are all non-static members only, no? All these members are static members or non-static members are. That variables and methods are static or non-static? Sir, all are non-static because static keyword not there. All are non-static because static keyword. If static keyword is there, they comes under static components. So static keyword not there means they are non-static. So non-static means Non-static means available in the class or available in the object. Non-statics are available in the class or available in the object. Are available in the object. We can access with the object name, no? We can access the members with object name. Says or not me? We can access with the object name. So non-statics available within the object, access with the object name. All the data I took it as non-static. See there I am accessing. Whenever I want to access the account number, whenever I want to access account number, cd dot account number is equal to 6123456 L. Because long, no? All of you understood this point? Say or no to me. Line number 33. All of you understood this? Why I took L in the RHS now? Because you took long data type or not? I took one long. So I am loading the data onto account number. Account number belongs to CD. CD means object of custom details. Now I want CD dot customer name is equal to some Raj Kumar. I'll use that name always. Raj Kumar is not my friend, but I'll use that name roughly. Raj Kumar. I am loading the data onto customer name. Now balance. Whenever I want to access balance, cd dot balance balance is equal to some 12,456.456 some F. Float now. Whenever I want to assign the data with float, I must use F in the RHS. Now cd dot account type string, no? String means double quotes. Savings account. Double quotes. Savings account. All of you understood these 4 lines? Says or no to me. Right. The same way you can access this one. Whenever you want to access these variables, the object of customer address. What is the object of customer address now? CA. So I can access CA dot house number is equal to double quotes 12-34 by H. I'll give my house. I can represent because that is string, no? House number. What is the spelling I used? Is the same spelling you have to use here. Now, CA dot street name is equal to some SR Nagar. Now, CA dot city is equal to some Hyderabad. Now, CA dot pin code is an integer, no? 61234. Roughly, I'm writing that one. All of you understood this? I'm loading the data onto object of customer address. I'm loading the data onto object of customer details. All of you understood these 4 lines? Says or no to me. Right. Now call the methods for displaying them. Let us call this method for to display. Get customer details, get customer address. So here I'll use cd dot get customer details. Now ca dot get customer address. So the methods will come and display the data. Now, how many classes means 3 classes are there, but you saved the program with which class now? Main class or subclass? You saved the program with which class now? Main class. That is customer.java. Whenever you want to compile the program, whenever you want to execute the program, we have to compile main class, we have to execute main class. Remember this statement. You have to compile the main class, you have to execute the main class. See, I'm doing the same work. So let me compile and run once. Go to the destination folder. Go to destination folder. Yeah. Demo 120 here. See there, customer.java. Can you see here, customer.java? Whenever I compile the program, how many dot class files will come? Anybody can say? Whenever I compile the program, how many dot class files will come? Anybody can say? Very good. 3 dot class files will come. How many dot class files will come? 3 dot class files. Every class will act as 1 dot class file. Customer details dot class file will come. Customer address dot class file will come. Customer dot class file will come. So every class component compiler will generate as 1 dot class file. Here customer.java, see after compilation. CMD. I am in demo 120. CLS. I am compiling now. Java C customer dot Java. If any errors I made, that will be displayed here. So typing problem not there. So in my program, typing problem not there. So no error. See there. After compilation, customer dot class file came. Customer address dot class file came. Customer details dot class file came. All of you observed? Everybody observed this point? Customer dot class file, customer address dot class file, customer details dot class file. Total 3 dot class file will come. So how many class components are there? That many dot class files will come. Everybody clear about this statement? You have to speak in the interview. Now among these 3 dot class files, we have to load which dot class file? You must load customer dot class file. You must load customer address dot class file. You must load customer details dot class file for execution. Sir, we must load main class. Why we have to load main class? Because main class is having main method. If main method is there, execution starts. No JVM. So which one I am going to load it onto JVM now? I am going to load customer dot class file. Because of this reason, I am writing Java customer. I am writing Java customer. I am writing. So the meaning is I am opening JVM. I am loading customer dot class file. I am loading. Whenever I load customer dot class file, in customer dot class file, what happened now? Only one method is there, public static void main. The public static, imagine it, and already diagram is there in your mind, JVM architecture. The customer Dot class file will be loaded onto method area first. Now the public static void main will get the memory, and a public static void main will be copied onto Java stack. Execution starts. When the execution started, there two object creations are available. When the object creation started, then the remaining two classes will be loaded. See there. Answer coming? No. Account number, customer name, balance, account type, house number, street name, city, and pin code. First four are from object customer details. Next four are from customer address. So this is the output you are getting. So here, how many classes I have taken now? Sir, here only one program taken, but I am taking it as sorry. I saved the program with customer.java only. Customer.java. Saved with main class. Customer.java. Saved with main class. You can take any number of subclasses based on the requirement, no restriction, and no need to write main class. Sorry, no need to write subclasses above the main class. Write anywhere. No restriction. You can write above or down. No restriction. You can write anywhere. There is no order for that. You have to write main class down only, not there. The rules are not there. Hope you understood this program. Yes or no to me? Right. So here two objects are created. We are accessing with the object names because they are all non-statics. Hope you understood. Based on this example, you try the assignment. Write a program to display employee data. Same similar program. Assignment 2. Write a program to display student data. Student data. These two will be similar. The two are different classes. You must not access variables of customer details. You cannot access from address. From address class methods, you cannot access from customer. The two are different classes. If you want to access, some other process is there. Linking with extents, linking with reference, future concepts will come to link the classes. Now they are independent classes. You cannot access. You cannot access the data from customer details to customer address. Link not there. Whenever you want to access, you can create update of this here. But here link not there, you cannot access. The two are two independent classes. Just giving one information to the student. In the process of constructing Java applications, all subclasses will be there. All subclasses will be there. For you, subclasses concept will be there. In the real time also, login separate, logout separate, view profile, edit profile, like this. In the project point of view, all our independent classes will be there. So that training I am giving to you. So in the first phase, we shown one small program. That program is nothing but concentrating to understand the locations of JVM. Hope you got it. Now yesterday only data types came. Based on data type, I must write one program. So instead of writing a normal program, I introduced a subclass concept. Anyway, I written program yesterday, A is equal to something I written. I cannot write the same flavor again today, no? I must change the flavor. So why to waste that session by writing the same flavor? I introduced one more concept, that is subclass concept. My intention to write program on data types only. Here one string I want write, I want write one long, I want write one float. Like this, I want write 2 or 3 modes, I want write it. Why to waste the normal program? I took a subclass concept. I took it. That's the theory behind it. Why we are using void? Somebody is asking. Why we are using void means up to now method chapter not entered. No, how can you write other than void? Training not completed. No? So void is a default used for methods in all the languages. If you know already methods, you can change the void. I not given training on methods. No, you cannot write other than void. So I'm going to change that void to you. So until then, use void. Your experience is writing only one program, and this is second program. That's all. So still methods not entered, variables not entered. When they comes, you can change it. If already you had a knowledge from other, you can change it out. So still your experience is only 2 programs experience. One program is edition.java. Second program is this one, customer, what I written. So after that, I given one assignment to you, I think. So based on your experiences, 2 program experience, today you are going to run the second program, customer.java. Through the second program, what is the information to you? I can write any number of classes, not only single class. I can write any number of classes, no restriction. But among that, one main class will be there. Other are subclasses. I cannot maintain 2 main classes. Entry point will be only 1. So remaining subclass objects are depending upon the main class, because the main method has to start the execution process. That's the information. What are the classes you declared? All are getting separate .class files, but we are loading the main class for the execution. That's a theory. That's the information through program number 2. Why means program number 3, maybe what I'm writing program number 3, I'm going to read the data from the keyboard. Maybe by Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to read the data from the keyboard. Up to now, the data is not coming. See, enter the account number, enter the customer name. Dynamic data is not coming. I'm not asking the customer to enter the data. Whenever I ask to enter the data, some more extension I must do. Maybe my Monday evening or Tuesday evening, you'll be in position to read the data from the keyboard. That's the point. So this flavor, how many of you understood? Try it out. Same flavor, I'm not going to change it. Same. Employee. Anyway, here, public static void main. Take 3 subclasses. Employee details, employee address, employee contact, employee contact. Here, employee ID, employee name, employee designation, employee basic salary, employee basic salary. Here, same house number. Here, same, and get that name, you keep it same. I'm going to change by next Saturday. You will do more programs. Today, one Saturday, no? By next Saturday, the level will be very high anyway. So here, house number, common, street name, city, pin code. Get employee address. Don't worry, today disturbance will not come. Yesterday, because of headache, I changed my Wi-Fi. 2 days I got disturbed, I changed it. I hope it will not come, I think. So employee contact here. Phone number, mail ID. Get employee contact. You understood now how to do? Say yes or no to me. Same flavor, no? But only difference is some data types, how to take data types and how to assign for practice purpose. Writing more programs also important, no? Writing more programs also very important, and right, see that the same flavor maintain for student. These 3 programs I'll convert by Monday or Tuesday into reading the data from the keyboard. I'll convert. Say student student details, student address, student contact. Here, roll number, student name. You can write branch, no problem, directly. Branch. Roll number, student name, branch. Enough. Get student details. Same. This will be same again. House number, street name, city, because all will have the addresses, no? Contact also same. I can contact with phone number. I can contact with mail ID. Get student contact. Public static void main. After that student result, one more class will be added. Here one more class I am going to add it, student result. So total marks, result, percentage I am going to add it. Here employee salary I am going to add it. I'll bring this basic salary there. I'll calculate the total salary. Why I am not keeping calculation here? In these programs, calculation available or not available? Calculations available or not available in these programs? In these demo programs, calculations available or not available? Sir, not available. Why not available? Sir, I know only two parts, sir. One, object flavor I know, sir. After that, I know only data type, sir. Still, operators not entered, sir. Operator comes, calculation starts. Student result will be calculated if I know operators. Employee total salary will be calculated. HRA DA by adding to basic salary. If I know operators. Sir, operators not enter, no, sir. I know only data type training is going on. Anyway, I know objects, no, sir. Anyway, you have your training on objects already. You drawn the diagram also. I know some object flavors, sir. With that subclass concept came today. Today, you are asking us to separate that code and write subclasses. So why we have to separate it? I'll give the reasons. In the project development, definitely they are all subclasses. So I am separating that code as in subclasses today and practice that. One program I written, remaining two programs in courtesy. Don't get bored. Similar program means only student will get a bore and students only will say similar program bore coming. Example, one cricket player, he knows cricket also daily has to go to the ground for practice. You also say only in the education sector student will feel bored when the repeated program, but one small concept is depending upon that. So practice these three programs and come. I'll add the diagrams down. Under this assignment, I'll add the diagram. Under this assignment, I'll add the diagram. I uploaded notes, no, I recovered. Recovered means I drawn the diagram once again. The diagram I pasted from there and I updated the notes to you. Today I can upload more fastly because connectivity came to 24th, I'll upload it. So I'll add the diagram down. So here already I drawn one diagram, no, I'll draw one diagram down this. I'll add the program there. Output I'll add it. Down I'll add two diagrams and try it and everybody clear with this statement? Right. Everybody clear with your assignment questions? Say yes or no to me. I'll go forward. Sir, I want calculations to my program. Sir, I understood some object flavor. Of course, I need some understanding, knowing, but anyway, some more practices needed, sir. But I understood what is the object flavor. I know where class located, where object created, where method are running. I know some flavor I understood, sir. So with that flavor, I written one program. I drawn the diagram today. Subclasses concept came. Anyway, I'm going to practice that subclass concept. Still more, I want calculations. Whenever I want calculations, then we are going for star mark IMP operators in Java. All of you understood why you are going for operators now? So why you are going for operators? Sir, I want calculation. What you want to calculate? Sir, student result. By reading 6 subject marks, I want to calculate total. I want to calculate percentage. I want to say the result, distinction of first class or second class. I want to calculate the total salary based on the basic salary, HRA, DA. I want to calculate the total salary of an employee. So calculation is needed for me, sir. So when the calculation needed, operators will play a role. So what is the definition of operator? operator is a special symbol or keyword. Sometimes new operator we say, actually one material will write it new operator, or you can say new keyword. New is performing operation on class to generate object. So new keyword will do operation on customer details to create object. So sometimes they call new is an operator, they'll say. So operator is a special symbol or keyword used to perform operations. Operator is a special symbol or keyword used to perform operations. So who are coming from other languages, generally C or any other languages, this operators will be same. Arithmetic operator, relational operator, dot, bitwise operator, conditional operator. So there are many operators available. So all operators what are available in other languages you can use here. You can use all operators here, but only 4 are important to us. The following are some important operators used in Java. Used in Java meaning is in construction area, in real-time area, some important operators we are going to use it. Among that, one common arithmetic operators, arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, increment, decrement operators. Assignment operator means equal to. So no need to specify that assignment operator, because common we use already in the first program only we use. Here also we use an assignment operator. It's assignment operator only, no need to write it. These 4 are major important to us. In C language, conditional operator you can use here. Shift left, shift right, whatever the shift operators available, you can use it. But that all requirement will not come to us, because we are internet web application developer now. Majorly we use 4: arithmetic, relational, logical, and increment decrement operators. Already you know from other languages, we'll write one point under each. Arithmetic operators are used to perform basic operations. Arithmetic operators are used to perform basic operators. Operator and meaning. So plus addition, you know that already. Subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo division. So what is the difference between division, modulo division? We'll speak it not now. When we use in your program, I'm going to speak it. I'm going to use that operator somewhere. Whenever I use it, I'm going to speak about that. Relational operators. Relational operators are used to perform comparisons. Relational operators are used to perform comparisons and generate Boolean result. Can anybody can say what is Boolean result? Relational operators are used to perform comparisons and generate a Boolean result. What is the meaning of Boolean result? True or false? We call it as Boolean result. Operator and meaning. So we use greater than, greater than, greater than or equal to, or equal to, less than, less than or equal to, equal to, is equal to, and not equal to. So these are the operators available in the relation, and they generate Boolean true or false. I'm going to use in your conditional statements. When these all operators comes, automatically level of coding will be increased. From Monday to Saturday, that week is very crucial to us, because variables will be completed, methods will be completed, and lot more programs and assignments will be included in the next week. So logical operators. Logical operators are used to compare two comparisons. Two comparisons it is going to compare. Logical operators are used to compare two comparisons and generate Boolean result. Generate Boolean result. So two conditions it is going to compare it, A greater than B and B greater than C, like this. Whenever it want to compare two conditions or two comparisons, we go with logical. Operator and meaning. Logical and logical or logical not. Right. So logical and means what now? Logical and. Suppose A is one condition, B is one condition, A and B. If both are true, it becomes true. And means both conditions must be true, or all the conditions must be true, then it becomes true. If anything is false, it becomes false. If anything is false, it becomes false. So if all the conditions are true, it becomes true. If any one is false or both are false, it becomes false. That's called logical and. Logical or. Logical or. A is one condition, B is one condition, A or B. True or true, anyway true. Any one is true means it becomes true automatically. False and true, it becomes true. True and false, it becomes true. False and false, it becomes false. If both are false only, it becomes false in R. If not, it becomes true. Logical not, opposite. Logical not. True means false, false means true. A, not A. If it is true, it becomes false. If it is false, it becomes true. True means false, false means true. So these are the points about it. Increment, decrement operators. Increment operator is used to increment the value by 1. Increment operator is used to increment the value by 1, and decrement operator is used to decrement the value by 1. Operator and meaning, only 2 will be there now. Pre-increment, post-increment, that all will be given to you, don't worry. First you must apply that increment. First the student should know where to use them. Many people will be weaker. They'll by heart and they'll write and come in the examinations. But in what situation I must use them? That is very important for logical writing. First you must know where to use increment and decrement first. After that you must understand pre-increment or post-increment after that. So this is increment and this is decrement. Increment and decrement. These 4 operators are going to play a role in your logical construction. These 4 operators are going to play a role in logical construction. Right. We are going to use these operators anyway. Whenever I want to use this relational operator, whenever I want to use logical operator, definitely control structures are needed. Star mark IMP. Control structures in Java. So these are also common in all the languages. The structures which are used to control, the structures which are used to control the part of the program based on condition. The structures which are used to control the part of the program enough are known as control structures. I'll explain that point once again in Monday for you. The structures which are used to control the part of the program are known as control structures. Generally in all the languages, control structures are categorized into the following. Categorized into the following. 1. Selection statements. Iterative statements. Branching statements. Selection statements, iterative statements, and branching statements. The statements which are used to select one part of the program for execution are known as selection statements or conditional statements. If you write if else and if means one part will be executed if it is true, else means another part will be executed. So it is selecting no any one part for execution. So they consider selection statements. So types, among the selection statements types, everybody knows no. Simple if will be there, if else will be there, if else, so nested if, ladder if else, switch case. So this also same, and whenever we use it, we give the notes to you. Simple if means without else block. If else means true block and else blocks, true and false block. Nested if means if inside the if. Ladder if else means more number of if else conditions. Switch case means selecting one from multiple options. The notes will be given whenever we use it. That's called selection statements. Iterative means repetition. The statements which are used to select some lines of the program for repetition. The statements which are used the statements which are used to execute some lines of the program repeatedly on some condition are known as iterative statements, repetitive statements, or looping structures or loops. The statements which are used to execute some lines of the program repeatedly on some condition are known as iterative statements or repetitive statements or looping structures. So types: while loop, do while loop, and for loop. So that loops also, whenever we use it, the notes will be given. Branching statements. The statements which are used to transfer the control from. The statements which are used to transfer the control from one part of the program to another. One part of the program to another part of the program are known as branching statements or transfer statements. Types. We had break. We had continue. We had exit. We had return. R-E-T-U-R, return. Generally, in your C and C++, we had go to. There is no go to statement in Java. You rather remove this go to. Because in C language, developer only don't know where to use go to. Useless structure available in C and C++. Especially this kind of design, I must do with go to, not that. So you rather found it is one not used component, I'll remove it. So go to not there. Moreover, we are in the object flavor now. I cannot shift the control suddenly to another object. So I'll remove this concept. So go to not available. So these are the operators and control structures. Using these operators and control structures, I'm going to increase the level of coding part from Monday. Clear, everybody? All of you got it? So read these notes one time reading and come. If you don't read also no problem, because I'm going to use them one by one. Whenever I use it, I'll scroll back the notes and I'll explain. Great. So within 5 minutes, I'll upload the notes to you. Take a break for today. Within 5 minutes, you can find my notes there. So next week is a crucial week to us.